Hey everyone, and welcome back. Welcome back. Should I say welcome back to you or should I welcome back to myself? Yes. This is another Magic the Gathering draft video, and it's been a while. And shut up, okay? So let's just jump into a Zendikar Rising traditional draft. And I like playing the traditional draft because you play best out of 3, which means you sideboard, and I think that sideboarding is strategically interesting. And I don't care that this doesn't do anything for my rating, because I don't really think that rating does anything if you don't try to get to be mythic, and I have no interest in doing that. If you don't have any idea what Magic the Gathering is, this video will not contain any kind of explanation of basic terms and stuff. Maybe I'll make another one of those at some point, but there's maybe a bit too much to get into. This is just going to be a regular draft video, and this video is just going to contain, ooh, nice, um, the draft part. We'll maybe make the draft games into separate videos later on. So this is just going to be a draft video, and yeah, let's see what we're doing. This is going to be my third draft. I did one that ended 1-2, which was sad, and one that ended 2-1. So according to math and science, this should be a 3-0 draft. All right. It's harder to pick when I'm talking, so it's going to be hard. When Master wins in the battlefield, draw 2 cards and discard a card. Whenever you cast an instance or sorcery or wizard spell, you may. Okay, so it's a flying 1/4 that can be a 4/1, and it's a wizard, so it fits into the wizard category. What else do we have here? Take down, dab and shiver to the. That's not a bad removal spell, actually. Better than the rare? Maybe. I don't know. What else do we see that's really important? Another uncommon, destroy target creature, planeswalker with converted cast mana 2 or less. So it's sort of like conditional removal and something or other. I think we're going to take the wizard rare here, even though that's good in a certain strategy. This is a decent card, and I think it's better than any of the commons. Yeah, let's see. Wizard seems like a fun synergy to have. So let's see if we can make that work. Here we have a Mountain Warrior. I like that card quite a bit. That's a green token. Do we have any good wizardy stuff? Landfall, warrior stuff. This is an instant, so it would fit in our deck that way. But the Pair Tactician is actually quite good. The blue-white is kind of like the party deck where you try to combine various members of your party. And having another warrior is not hard at all. So I'm kind of leaning towards that, whereas this thing is more of a landfall thing, which doesn't really synergize with our first pick. This would be if we go hard in on the wizard synergy, but I think that the Pair Tactician is a better card. The blue-black thing is more of a rogue thing, and the Ghastly Ghoul Hunter is a really good common, but I think Pair Tactician is better, so we'll do that. We're a wizard and a warrior. Mind Rot Plus. No, that's not Mind Rot Plus. That's just the sort of Thoughtseize kind thing. This really plays into the whole, if we want to do like Bant, whatnot, but let's see if we can find Anti-Cognition, a counter spell. Not really what we're looking for. Okay. 3/2 flyer for 4, and if I control another wizard, draw a card when it dies. That sounds really good, actually. Chilling Trap could also be fine. And then we have the Ardent Electromancer, which would be, I think, my next pick. But 3/2 flyer that draws cards when it dies is just great if we can turn it on. So we need more wizards. Counter spell again. That's a takedown card. There's a white wizard here, which kind of is what we're looking for. Whenever you cast a kicked spell, so kicked spell is more the blue-green combination. There's a green wizard. We could go blue So green has all the classes in it. And it does draw a card. And this also draws a card, but it draws a card for our opponent as well, but it's one cheaper. I don't know. This is an instant. I could. You know what? Yeah. I think we're gonna do that because I'll have a number of creatures. And that's an instant. A lot of the wizards synergize with instants. Creature does on the top, so it's a cleric kind of thing. Would work in the white. And then we have a white wizard. But oh wait, now I went more into white, so my red. Oh man, look at all these wizards. So this is where we sort of have to choose our focus a little bit. The cleric would fit into the sort of white-blue party type deck. This would fit into like a weird white-blue wizard deck, which isn't really a thing. I don't think. But we could also. I don't think this is worth changing colors for. So we went with the cleric. Choose second blah, blah, blah. Practice tactics to damage to that creature equal to twice the numbers of creatures in your party. So this is definitely a party card. So if we have two people, yeah, I see that functioning. And we have the equipment. The equipment deck is the one, the red-white thing. Okay, so seems like we're leaning towards now doing blue-white party mechanics, because which means we're trying to pick up all the different party members. If we haven't done a wizard, if it was kicked, return an instant to sorcery, and then just a 2/1, so it's okay. This is more of an aggro red-white maybe card, but it also fits in with the wizard theme. I don't see any reason to splash for this. It's a kind of decent spell. We'll pick the wizard. And this one, +1/+1 for each creature in your party. That could be cool. It's the only one that fits the theme, and there's nothing here that wants us to go away from the theme. We have landfall and stuff, so okay. Raptor. So it's a 2/2 for 3, which is just fine. Sometimes I might want to return a land, which I could, for example, return this Kabira Takedown. If I had to play this land, then I can play this, return it, and play it as a removal spell. So this is useful also outside of the landfall deck. And it's a 2/2 flyer, so it's fine. Sure. And I think this can be a pretty decent removal spell in many times. I don't know. So Seagate Colossus, let's say that we have 3 different types of people in our party. Then this would be a 7/5 for 4. And otherwise it'd be, if we had just 2, which would probably have a lot of times. Yeah, okay, I'll pick it up. I don't know if I'll play it. Sure. I don't know if I'll get a. I don't know if I'll get an equipment, but I'll take that spell. Ooh, Nissa. Completely done in our colors, so oh well. Oh, this is great for us, exactly. Gets a +1/+1 counter for each creature in our party. So hopefully that comes in as a 3/3 or maybe even a 4/4 flyer for 4. So that's pretty good. Even if you just play it by itself, it's still a warrior, so it's at least a 2/2. And then I don't think we'll get this back, but Shepherd of Heroes is of course going to be great in our deck. Yeah. But yeah, I had an Nissa in my previous draft, and I played a red-green with a splash of black for Nissa, and I played her once, and she immediately died. But the damage that she sort of sucked up made me win that game. But yeah, let's go with Emeria Captain. It's another warrior. Right now we have only 1 cleric, 2 warriors, and a bunch of 3 warriors and a bunch of wizards. Let's see. Oh, what's this? Umara Wizard or an island? Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the Umara. I mean, Cleric here is also good, but I think the versatility of this card is just better. Now, I'm going to consider this a non-land when I count my lands, because this is a card I actually want to play. But there's a point, you could have a point for taking Angel Heart Protector here, but I think that the more diverse card is better. And who knows, maybe no one else is interested in the Protector. And this is another case of I would play this mainly as a land, and then sometimes as a non-land, depending on the situation. But I would count that as a land. And I think it's what I'll take, because nothing else is very interesting. Another one of those, but I'll take the Protector for sure here. Oh, wait. What do I want to do? If we want to win in the air, then having a 1/4 blocks way better than a 3/2. And they both cost the same. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'll have the Core Celebrant. It can keep us alive during against aggressive decks. And we'll still eventually be able to win through the air or something. Who doesn't like to bounce stuff? I mean, 6 mana 3/2 bounce something? Sure. Or just a 3/2 wizard. It's fine. Nothing else in our colors, and we're pretty set in our colors right now. And oh yeah, I should check. This is not so. These colors are not so good at supporting a splash. But if there's a good enough, strong enough card, I could consider like taking one off. But we'll see. Everyone draws a card. Maybe not. A cleric. It's a 2-drop, and it's a cleric. So, but we have this, a 3/2 flyer, like, yeah. Maybe we'll pick up a rogue at some points, just to have the Fantastic Four. Tap card, target creature doesn't untap, draw a card. That's not bad. In fact, it is better than this one, because it draws a card every time. It doesn't. We don't have to have a wizard in order to get that. Okay. Yes, I can see the seer in our party. How's our curve? Got 2/2 drops right now, but I think I'd rather take the seer over the Mesa Lynx, even though the Mesa Lynx is fit better into our curve, and I really need to think about that too. So hopefully we'll get that 2-mana cleric back, but here we have a warrior. Sure, blade trades. We'll do that, and if it stays alive, we can pair it with a tactician. Blah blah blah. It's fine. Maybe we can give it some. Maybe we can give it a knife, a MacGyver knife, Swiss Army knife. And what I like about this is that it connects immediately when you play it. So probably won't play spare supplies. Already have 24 cards. Gonna be cutting the worst ones. Field research. Flard, Blard. Yeah, I'll put it there. Never mind. Hey, it's a rogue. A rouge. Whenever you gain life for the first time each turn, create a 1/1 white cat creature token. Oh, yes. This works especially well with our Core Celebrant. And I mean, there's Into the Royal, which is a really, really good card, but that's a cleric, and it can produce stuff, and it can potentially really take away the game. What's this? Jawari Disruption. I like counter spells. Core Warrior. Into the Royal. Absolutely. Yeah. Into the Royal is just a great card. We're not the instant deck or anything, but it doesn't matter because it's just a good card. Oh, okay. So Serra Angel in blue. I accept. Yep. Wop. Mm, there's nothing like super special about this deck right now, and it's basically just saying, okay, I'm picking one of the archetypes in the draft and picking the best cards that I can find in that archetype. And, you know, that sounds like the recipe for a 2-1 deck. But what else are you supposed to do? I mean, there are certain archetypes. And unless you have a really good reason to try to brew together something really special, I guess it's kind of just like you just follow the patterns. I suppose, especially early on like this, I suppose one later on, if I learn the format or whatever, then could do a lot better. Maybe if people saw, maybe I wasn't looking enough at the question, maybe I was missing really good removal spells or something in black, but I really didn't see anything that took me away from this this situation. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like a 1/2. With that late game ability. But I like a 3/2 flyer that draws a card when it dies. Oh, a heck of a lot more. Ooh. Okay, this is a... How's our 3-drop situation? I mean... You know what? I just... it's maybe a worse card, but it fits the curve better, and it's a rogue, which we don't have, which will make some of our other cards better. So, that's my thinking there. Flash, a 5-drop mana flash flying creature. That sounds better than a 2/1 that sometimes does something. Yeah, sure. Ugh, excuse me. Okay. So we already have lots cards too many, but that's fine. It's gonna be fine. Nope, that's not fitting our deck. Another Rouge. I think I'll pick that over the Serra Angel. Or, oh yes, it's not Serra Angel. Serra Angel's Vigilance. So, I mean, a 4/4 flyer is still really good. Oh well. Too late. Probably should have taken the Serra Angel there. Meh. I'll just take the uncommon to sort of fill out my collection and get more wild cards. Because once you own more than 4 of a card and you pick it here, you sort of get wild cards or gems or something to make up for it. Alright, we have way more cards than we need. We have to think about how to build the deck. It's not gonna be super easy. Excuse me, but I think, I mean, there's a couple of easy things to get rid of from there, so I'm just taking whatever now. Vine Gecko. It's uncommon, going pretty late. Do we want the 7/5? Huh. Technically playable. We'll see. I don't think I'll be playing that, so I don't even have any equipment. Won't play that. Okay, so let's go through this. So we have 2 practice tactics, and that's basically our only removal spells. And they're conditional, but I think they're okay. We'll take away the chilling traps because they're bad. Duelist doesn't fit in our game. Utility doesn't really fit. That's okay. This is okay, and this one actually... We will count this as a... We will count this as a spell, not a land. Pressure point, go away. Sanctuary Shelter. This is a land, so let's remove one land for the equation. There we go. A 1/3, that's fine. This is good. 2 Royal Mages. Don't know if we need that. We don't need spare supplies. Celebration Celebrant, yes. Pair Tactician, yes. Tazim, Raptor, absolutely. Cunning Geyser Mage, yes. Glacial Grasp, maybe. This is a maybe. Let's throw it away for now. 2 Stalkers, that's fine. Sentinel, nope. Attended Healer, yes. American Captain, yes. Kabir Outrider, yes. Cascade Seer, maybe not 2. Expedition Diviner, absolutely. In fact, maybe we can take away the Cascade Seer then. Living Tempest, I like. And Umara Wizard, I'll also consider as a spell, not a land, but we can play this land early, later in the game, if we happen to find our bird, then we can put it back in our hands, play it as a creature. So it's between Seagate Colossus, which will a lot of times now with the deck we have will be a 5 mana 7/5, and it's just a 5 mana 7/5. And the other option is to something. Yeah, oh yeah, this draws 2 cards, and then you discard one. That's good. All right. So let's take a look at our curve. So the key thing here we have to ask ourselves is sorry, I'm sleepy. Is Tazim Royal Mage? I think the question is between the Royal Mage and the Colossus. And we have more things that synergize with wizards than we have with warriors. But we do have some warrior synergy as well. And the Royal Mage can return a instant or sorcery. Now, we have some of our removal spells. We have the Into the Royal. So we do have some of those that we might want to get back. So both these spells, well, I guess that kind of decides it, right? I mean, 2-1 at the beginning is still 2-1 at the beginning. We can attack, can block a little bit, not very well. At the 7/5 on the ground, without any equipment or anything, is not going to help us win the game so easily, because we're winning in the air mostly. So that's how I'm thinking, and that's why I'm taking that away. And I think what we have here is a 9/8 split, and I think that's fine. Got a couple of double blue cards, no double white cards, and it's a 9/8 split because we are counting Sejiri Shelter as a land. And the thinking here is that these modal dual face cards are lands if you are mainly playing them. The reason that you pick the card is because the fact that it is also a land makes it playable. And as opposed to, for example, Kabir Takedown, which I will, in most cases, want to play as a spell. Whereas this is just a land that sometimes works as a spell. Okay, that's how I see it. And a lot of others also kind of take that approach with that. But anyway, that's my draft. And if you're really fast, you might have time to comment it and make your opinion known before I play my first match. I will probably play my first match the day after this video is released, unless I get impatient and play before that. But if you have anything to say about this, let me know. And if you don't. All right.